Welcome to Moose on the Loose. My name's David. Today I've got a jam-packed show for you. Justin Trudeau is getting attacked from all angles. Elon Musk, he's being sued. What we've got here is Justin Trudeau being sued for $5.4 billion. That's with a B, $5.4 billion. So how did this all come about? Well, a couple years ago when the event happened, Justin Trudeau, the Liberal government, reached out to a bunch of PPE medical companies and asked for help making supplies. And they said, hey, we need you guys to step up and make these things. The companies involved are all these ones here, and they agreed and they invested $88 million. And what does the Trudeau Liberal government do? They turn around and just make a deal with US giant 3M and Quebec firm ADM Medicom. So they left these companies hung out to dry. And they're like, no, Trudeau. No, we're going to come back and sue you for $5.4 billion. And to make things worse, because you don't believe this, in 2019, they decided to stop paying the $900,000 leasing fees for their warehouses that housed all these PPE equipment just before the big event happened. And thus they discarded 5.4 million high-grade M items and 2.4 million surgical M and a million medical gloves and 3,010 gowns. So they discarded all these things. A few months later, the big event happens, and the whole time they had a $675 million budget to maintain warehouses, yet it was only $900K to do so. Next up, we've got a clip here from Michael Barrett. This guy is a real champ. I think he's one of the most trustworthy people in Parliament. And this is the Arrive scam. There are more testimonies. You got to hear this, what's going on here. It's crazy.
Who has deleted records related to ArriveCan?
So the reports that we've seen in the media have pointed to.
Do you know of anyone? Can you assert? And if you can assert that anyone has deleted records, I just need the name. Yeah. I'm very short on time. Just a name.
Mindone has deleted emails, and we did not have our accounts locked down until after we testified, and we are very concerned that our emails have been deleted because they won't give us records of who's accessed our emails.
So would you say this is a cover-up?
I believe there's the potential for it, and all we've been trying to do is seek justice and fairness and transparency.
Why do you think that there's a cover-up?
It's a great question, and we want to know as well. And we've been asking for information and disclosure.
If we have the time, I told you guys about Mindone threatening me, and nobody did anything. Kelly Belanger was nowhere to be found in the OAG, keeps on saying that there was a lack of project management. Her husband was got convicted and went to jail, and she wasn't around. I had been asked, and Mr. Utano had been asked to help her out while she was gone for family problems. Erin O'Gorman didn't do anything when she found out that I was threatened. Mr. Doan had threatened somebody else and been docked pay, so she knew there was a pattern of this behavior. Like, when we talk about why there would be a reason or a separation, I never had any problems when I was at the CBSA. I got asked to go to Health Canada because of my record at the CBSA and my record previous to it. So I don't know. Neither does Mr. Utano, who had a spotless record. We're just trying to get the right information. We're trying to have transparency. And now, after everything that's happened, we want independence from what the CBSA has done.
Because you don't trust the Trudeau government to review their own scandal.
Well said. Well said. So basically, if you're not following this, those two guys, Tonio Utano and Cameron McDonald here, are in some hot water. They had their security clearance revoked, and they are right in the middle of the ArriveCan scandal. I think at this point, it's a 50% chance that these guys are in on it. They probably got cut in at 10% each or something of the money getting funneled through GC Strategies, Christian Firth. It's hard to tell. They're definitely looking like they're pressed up against the wall. If you look at a bunch of the other footage and some of the other things that have been alluded, it seems like the Liberals are trying to paint these guys with the bad brush and just wash themselves clean. That's what it appears like from a viewer looking in on all this stuff. We've got an interesting video from this guy here, with Justin Trudeau.
There is out there a deliberate undermining of mainstream media. There are the conspiracy theorists, there are the social media drivers who are trying to do everything they can to keep people in their little filter bubbles, to prevent people from actually agreeing on a common set of facts, the way, the CBC and CTV, when they were our only sources of news, used to project across the country at least a common understanding of things.
Justin Trudeau really doesn't like that he doesn't have control over the media anymore. That's what's going on here. It's not as making up facts. We're just showing what's real, man. That's what's going on. So you can see he's cracking here. He's breaking. I have no idea where this clip is from, but interesting nonetheless. We jump over here. This guy's account is hilarious. Justin Trudeau's alter ego. I'm proud to release Canada's new $3 bill. Well done. Well done. This one is pretty funny too. Someone messaged me this one, Trudeau fighting climate change. Oh, geez. Somebody shared this one with me, which I greatly appreciate. This has some great detail in it. Now, what we're looking at here is the carbon tax and all the numbers with all the dates. Now, to make this easier to read here, so the important thing you want to be looking at is, this is where we are right now, April 1st, 2023 to March 31st, 2024. And then below are all the rates of the carbon tax for every different type of fuel: propane, methanol, kerosene, gasoline, butane, etc., etc., etc. So we're looking at this row right here, which is gasoline, and the new carbon tax come in April 1st right there. And you can see April 2020, 2025, 26, 27, 29, 30, etc. So what does this mean? We'll just go through some numbers here. So right now we're at 14 cents, 14.3 cents per liter extra because of Justin Trudeau. Come April 1st, it's going up to 17.6. So it's going up 3.6 cents extra. So we just do some simple math here. I'm going to use my vehicle. It's a 2009 Honda CRV. It's 58 liters. It's somewhere right in the middle between big truck and Prius. So if we have 58 liters and we look at the carbon tax of 14 cents, multiply that by 0.143, that's an extra $8.30 per fill up. Now, if you multiply that, say, by 4, filling it up 4 times per month, if it's like once a week, then it's $33. Multiply that by 12, and that's an extra $400 per year that I have to pay because of Justin Trudeau, and that's what it is currently. Now, if we look at the new rate, take that 58 liters, multiply by 0.036, but we're going from 14 to 17.6. That's another $2.09. Multiply that by 4 times 12, so that's an extra $100 that he's adding. Previous $400. As of April 1st, I would be paying an extra $500 per year just from gasoline on the carbon tax. Thank you, Justin Trudeau. Now, just for fun, let's go over here and look at the final number. Ooh, this is not going to be nice. Trudeau's plan of staying in power for the next couple of decades. By 2030, he wants to charge us an extra 37 cents per liter. So you got 58 liters, multiply that by 0.3743. That's extra $21 per fill up, multiplied by 4 fills per month, times 12 months. That's an extra $1,042. Yeah, thanks, Trudeau. No thanks. We've got a story with Elon Musk. This is hilarious. So Google has this Gemini AI, which you can talk to it. It's really smart. You can ask it questions. It gives you information. I initially asked it to give me every Justin Trudeau scandal, and it was missing some. And I'm like, hey, what about the We Charity one? It's like, oh, sorry about that. And it put that in there. And then I'm like, well, what about the Yahtzee one? And it put it in there. And then I said, well, what about the ArriveCan? And it's got the information. It put it in there. There used to be a part of this where you could generate photos. And what was happening is anytime you'd ask for anything, it would not generate a white person, even though if historically it was a white person. So it would be that it says, here, give me a picture of the Pope, and it generates this. So they've shut down this app because of that, because it was always darker skin tones that were being generated for everything. And so Elon Musk tweets out, I can't believe Gemini made these unfair pics of Trudeau. So the best part about this, obviously, if you've been following for any point of time, is these are all real photos. Oh, Elon Musk, 173 million followers on his platform there. And you can see here, 40 million views on that just today. So so if we look through this, all you have to do is type, what is going on here, Trudeau? What is going on? You don't have to look far to find these photos. You just type in Trudeau India and you get this. Like, what? There's so many different ones too. Oh, geez. Look at these outfits he's got here, man. Trudeau, dude. Big thumbs up to Elon Musk for that. I'm going to definitely put a heart on that and a retweet on that. There we go. Next up, I've got a quick clip here of Pierre Poilievre ripping another reporter.
says that you're making people angry. Do Canadians need help making people angry?
Justin Trudeau is worried that people are angry. You know what I worry about? I worry about the nurse living in her van after 8 years of Trudeau. I worry about the tent cities that never existed before he was Prime Minister, but now we see every single city in Canada. I worry about the 30,000 families that have lost loved ones to drug overdoses because of the hopeless economy and situation in which they find themselves. You know what I found, interestingly? I hold these rallies, and I invite every single person at every single rally to come and shake my hand. People aren't angry. They are hurting, and they are desperate for someone who gives them hope.
There it is, spoken like a true leader, Pierre Poilievre. Can't wait to cast my vote for that man. Thanks for watching to the end of the video here. Be sure to subscribe. Turn on that post notification bell there to get notified when my videos come out. Stay warm, stay fed. I'll see you guys in the next one.